guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosie, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to spend a few moments with me. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited for today's video because the wonderful team over at Koala, they reached out and sent over a few of their products for me to kind of test out and create with. I always love trying new crafting materials, especially like printable papers and specialty products that work with Cricut. So that way you know I love to do my Cricut projects. So today we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at everything that they sent. I'll walk through the different features and then we'll put them to the test and see what kind of fun DIY projects we can get done. Alright? And just to preface that the products in this video were kindly provided by Koala for testing, but all the opinions are my own. Alright, let's go ahead and see what all is in the package. I'm so excited. Let's see what's in there. Alright friends, first off, I received the clear vinyl sticker paper. This particular one is for inkjet printers and you get 15 sheets. It says durable and tear resistant, which is great adhesion and perfect for DIY personalized labels. So we get that 15 sheets in this package. And then next up we have this water slide decal paper. It says, and this is clear, you get 20 sheets in this particular package, and it says no need spray. So we're going to look into that a little bit. I've never used water slide decal paper before, so that's going to be something different and fun to try out. And then the next one is they sent over their transfer paper for dark fabrics. So depending on your color choice of your blank, whether it's shirt, socks, hat, whatever it might be, depending if it's a light fabric or a dark fabric, you're going to need to make sure that you have the correct transfer paper because they do not all work the same. So they sent over the transfer paper for the dark fabric. And you get 10 sheets in this one here. So looking forward to that. As well, they sent over their holographic printable vinyl sticker paper. And this is just beautiful. I love that it's holographic. As well, it is waterproof. So we'll try that out. And then they sent over this mix of holographic paper. There's 20 sheets and there's 4 different styles. This one here is kind of like a little dotted one. We have, let's go ahead and open it up. Might as well, right? Since we're on the last one, let me show you. This is a mix of different type papers. So let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of separate it by the style so you can see the difference. That and like this. Okay, so you get 4 different types of holographic, which is great. I love variety packs because you get to test out all kinds of different papers to see which one you may like better. So this one here is kind of just like a rainbow iridescent paper, holographic paper. And then you have these, which are kind of like stars. That. And then this one I believe is called the Gem. It's the larger holographic kind of pieces in the back. It looks rainbow iridescent, very pretty. And then you have this one here that's more like dots, and again rainbow holographic. So you get 5 of each different style, which is great. I love things like this because again, you can try out different types of papers to see which one you like better for whatever project that you're doing, because all holographic paper is not created equal. Okay, so anyway, there is that. Now let's go ahead and get started on testing some of these out. Okay, one thing that I did want to speak to before we get started is regarding your print printer. Now the printer, of course, is going to make all the difference in the world for print quality, right? The paper can only do so much, but it's the printer that's actually going to give us the clear, crisp images that we're looking for. Just so you know, I'm currently using the Epson EcoTank, let's see, it's the 2803, I believe. As well, I'm pairing that with my Cricut Maker 4. So just so you know the machines that I'm using, as well as far as settings, I'm going to go ahead and put on the screen now the settings that I'm using that I find to be really, really helpful when doing stickers and things like that. So I just wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about the machines that I'm using in the background to work with these products. So we're going to go ahead and just get started with the first package, which is their clear vinyl sticker paper. Who doesn't like sticker paper, right? Now you can use it for all different reasons or occasions. Now the one thing that I will say is that I'm not going to go through the step-by-step as far as setting it up in Cricut and doing the print and cut and then cutting it out from my Cricut Maker 4. If you want a video tutorial on that side of things, I can certainly do one, but this is more going to be on the side of the products themselves. So once they've printed, what settings, of course, I've used, and then seeing how they're applied. So one of the things that I wanted to use this product on was some Easter stickers for some of my junk journaling and some ephemera that I wanted to use. So I thought that making some really pretty Easter die cuts would be really, really pretty, some stickers. So with that, I created two different sheets using one sheet of sticker paper. So this is roughly 7 1/4 by 4 3/4, and I did place two of these on one sheet of their paper, and then I had my Cricut Maker just cut them out into two separate sheets. And then what's really nice about this is that I have the background, instead of being white, I thought that it would be really pretty to put a nice kind of neutral Easter background to it. And then I imported my little images, did a little offset to them to give it a little white in the background. And what I like is the feeling. This feels so good in my hands. Now certainly I could have placed more icons in this little sheet, but for testing purposes I just wanted to put several and kind of see what I wanted to use. But really I was looking at to see how the paper works. So let me get it a little bit closer so you can actually see how the paper looks with your images. Look at that. And then let me just peel one. Let me just peel this off. See, peel one away. And look at how pretty that looks. Now the trick here is going to be, since it is a clear background, you want to go as dark and bright as you can for the colors. And look at how good that came out. Honestly, that came out really, really pretty. I like the way the colors, they bounce off the paper. That looks really, really pretty. And again, look at how pretty that paper is. That paper is very, very pretty, and it holds its color really, really well. Okay, so we're going to test out a lighter one. So first off, we did the darker colors, right? And that worked beautiful, as kind of reflected here. And now let's go ahead, and I printed out some lighter colored stickers, so white stickers. So let's just, as a for instance, let's test to see how does it look white, like based images, on a clear sticker paper. So let's see, which one shall I pick? I don't know, they're all just so beautiful. Let's do the basket. Okay, so I'm gonna peel it away. Again, super easy to peel. And I'm just going to place it here. And again, that paper is like butter. I mean, look at that. This paper is really pretty. I'm really impressed on the quality. And to me, quality and price are two things that you just have to have when you're using your craft supplies or you're purchasing something or thinking about purchasing. Those two things are always first and foremost in my mind. It's price and quality. So there we have that. And then I'm going to give a few to the neighbor girls next door so that they can use it with their stuff. But how pretty is this? This is definitely a winner. Love this sticker paper. Also, on a side note, I would love to test out their sticker paper, but not clear, with instead a white base, to see what kind of difference there is. So that'll be probably next. Leave me a comment down below. Do you want to see a comparison? All right. Let's go on to the next thing. Okay, next up I have this sample packet that they sent over to me. This is their holographic. So let me show you which ones I used. So I know it's going to get a little bit much here because it's iridescent, but trust me, in person, this looks absolutely stunning. First off, what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the gem version, meaning that the holographic in the gem paper, their little pieces are a lot bigger. So wanted to show you that. Let me get up closer. Okay, now this is going to be really tricky to show you because of the holographic effects. It's going to be hard to kind of see. It's the actual images, but I'm going to tilt it in such a way that hopefully you can see. All right, let's just pick one. Which one? Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this one. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and just peel it off. So now this one here is not clear. It is holographic, so you do have a background to it. Again, your colors are going to be really dependent on how well it appears with the holographic, but honestly, it peeled up no problem. Quality is really good. Let's go ahead and just place it down here, just so you can see. I like the way it sticks. And let's get up closer. I'm really loving this paper so far. The feeling of them are just so nice. All right, so here's, again, this was using the larger, or the one that's called a gem holographic. Now let me show you another one that I printed out, and this one's using the stars. This one is a lot easier because the gems are not as large. This one is a little bit more subtle. You do see the kind of little sparks here and there, but then you see the stars in there, and that gives it a really nice look. Let me see if I can get up nice and close. Can you see all those like little starbursts? Look at that, like right, let's see, right there. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. So now for this one here, I purposely did not use my Cricut Maker 4 to cut them out because I wanted to show you, if you don't have a Cricut, it's not a problem. You can still print these out and cut them out, and it wouldn't be a problem at all. So just as a for instance, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, maybe I want this one here. Just gonna go ahead and just cut one out. So again, you don't need a Cricut, you don't need a cutting machine in order to use this. You can go ahead and use this anyway. You can go ahead and cut it out. Now you can fussy cut if you want. Let's see, I'll go ahead, I guess, and fussy cut this out. Okay. Let me just... Okay, and let's go ahead just and peel. Look at how easy that was. No fighting with it or anything. There we go. And let's go ahead and just put it down here. And I'm just testing to see how the adhesion works, and it works really, really well. Let me go ahead and move this stuff over so you can see it better. Okay, and there is the bow. I'm just gonna move it slightly so maybe you can see it a little bit better, but look at all that holographic detail. Honestly, it is just beautiful. I love, love, love this. Okay, I brought in a few more things because I still want to play with this clear sticker paper. So I've gone ahead and I have print and then cut out several new images, and let's continue to play with this paper. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side, and what I did was I went ahead and I cut them all out, and I cut them into individual stickers, and now you can see that I have quite a bit here that I've already cut out. And look at this one. How pretty is this? Then I've got this Easter one. And then where is this one? Here it is. You've got this one here. Oh, and look at this. I mean, I have so many really, really pretty ones. They all stick together, but look at this one. How pretty is that? I'm loving the faux knit. And then, of course, look at these cherries. How pretty is that? All right, so I printed off all different sizes and designs and things like that because I have a few different things that I'm thinking that I want to add these to. But look at this little one. I mean, be grateful. Look at that. The paper is just beautiful. Okay, so we have all of this here, and I'm just going to push it all off to the side for a second. Let's see, which one do I want to do first? Okay, one of the things that I did was a little sticker that I could place. Let me get you a little bit closer here. I wanted a little handmade by sticker that I could add to different things, and I'm going to make some in clear with the clear background and some with a white matte background. This happens to be the clear. So I just put handmade by Rosie with love and kindness. So like one of the things that you can do is you can add it to the back of a handmade card that you made. Here is a card that I made a little while ago. How cute did that come out? I'm loving the shaker. So let's go ahead and just add it to the back. So look at how easy that was to remove. Like that. And just add it to the back. Look at that. How pretty is that? And you can add this to just about anything, which I love. So I'm loving this size. I believe this particular size is 1.5 inches, in case you're wondering. Okay, so there is that. Let me show you what else I was thinking. I also recently picked up this bookmark from Target Dollar Spot. I thought it was so, so cute. So, and it was only $1. Let me see, how do you open this? Okay, I guess I need to cut it because I don't see the little flap. So, move this out of the way. Okay, move this. We've got our little tie here, so let's go ahead and remove that. Now, if you're into junk journaling, I would save this background because this would make a great tip-in, or you can cut out just the top and use this. Tons of ways that you can use this with junk journaling. So I'll go ahead and I'll just place this in the basket for future use. Okay, when I measured this, it is rather 3/4 of an inch area that I could add something. So what I did was I just took let's see here, I took a letter made out of flowers and I cut that out. Let me get you nice and close. So I did my first initial R, done in a bunch of different flowers, how pretty, and then one of them I cut out the center of the R, and then the other one I did not. So I think we're going to use the one where I did. Okay, now I have my teeny tiny little R, and let's see how easy it is to remove the sticker, and it's already off. Look at that. No fuss, no muss. Look at how tiny this is and how easily it came off. So let's go ahead and just place it right in the middle here. I know it's hard to see right now. Let me just see if that's a good spot for it. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, I put this whiteboard underneath it so you could see it a little bit more cleanly, and look at that, how pretty. Now I will tell you that in person you can see it so vividly, so I really don't think that the camera is doing it any justice. But there is a new little bookmark. How cute, and how easy was it to remove the backing off of such a tiny, tiny little image. All right, let's see what else I wanted to do. Okay, let's keep going. So now I'm bringing in this glass jar. This was a candle at one point, and which I loved, but look at how beautiful this jar is. And I believe that when I got it, it had a wrapper around it. I just took off the wrapper, cleaned it all out really, really well, and look at this beautiful glass jar that I'm left with. So I love doing that with my candles, if the jar is really pretty. So what I was thinking is that perhaps we could place this sticker on here, and I think that it would really, really bounce off really pretty with the black lettering. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just clean off like before. I'm going to clean off a little area where I am going to add it. So I will just clean this up really, really well. It just helps. You don't have to certainly use rubbing alcohol on your blanks. I just like to do it because I like to begin with a really clean background. Okay, let's go ahead and just remove the paper backing. And again, look at how easy that comes off. I love that there's no fidgeting with it. Okay, where is my... Oh, here it is. Okay, have things all over the place that way. Oh, let me get you up a little bit here, like that. Okay, now we're in focus. Okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, guys, I am absolutely 100% loving this sticker paper. Not only is it easy to come off the backing, but it applies so smoothly, and it's like butter. Oh, I absolutely love this. Okay, do I have anything else? Oh, I do have one more thing that I want to try with the sticker paper. All right, let me grab it and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, here is another cup that I recently picked up from Target. I know I mentioned that I wasn't thinking, that I was going to modify this, but when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, wouldn't that look really pretty? But I was torn between that, this, and this. I mean, honestly, look at how everything looks so pretty. I'm just not sure how the polka dots, since it is going to be showing through the clear, how it's going to look, but let's go ahead and test it out. So let's see, I got to take out these pieces here because it is glass. push that off to the side. Okay, let's go ahead and clean off our blank. Okay. Oh my goodness, how pretty. Oh, I don't know. I want this one, but I really want this one too. I'm just not sure if the polka dots are gonna show like on her face. Do you know what I mean? I think let's try this one here. So again, let's get the backing. No problem at all. Look at that, first try. And then let's go ahead and put it right down. Let's see here. Yeah, center and then out. Make sure I'm doing it nice. Here we go. Okay, guys. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Let me see if I can get you closer. Granted, with vinyl, you can do beautiful, beautiful projects, but the sticker paper allows you to use many more colors, which I love. Okay, here was the second round of projects that I did with the clear vinyl sticker paper, and every project was better than the one before. I absolutely love it. I will say that the paper quality is amazing. It's like butter. It holds the ink really, really well. There's no smearing. And the variety of projects that you can do with just this clear sticker paper are endless. Love, love, love. And I actually, one of the things that I'm most surprised about is the bookmark, because something so small was able to hold its design and color saturation on this paper. So I was happily surprised with that. All right, friends, leave me a comment down below. Which one did you think performed the best? Which project are you most likely to try to reproduce? Now, I haven't used Koala Paper before, so I am really, really excited that I had the opportunity to test out some of these. All right, friends, well, that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my channel out. All right, friends, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.